Someone is trying to hurt all the proof and evidence that I have. They better knock it off, because it's not hurting anyone. Last time I knew, whoever you're working for, you make me lose all my stuff, all the proof that I needed against a lot of people. You are messing and tampering with my evidence. If you keep messing with my YouTube and you make me lose all that proof and evidence, you're tampering with evidence. You are tampering with criminal things. Whatever you're trying to do to my channel, you make me get rid of everything that I have against a lot of things, proof that I need to keep. You are tampering with evidence. Last time I knew, this stuff was not hurting no one. Just like I said, just remember, whoever you are bitching and complaining, and you let all that proof, evidence, and facts that I have, and you're trying to get rid of my channel, that I'm trying to help people out here, you are tampering with a lot of things that you're messing with. Like, this is ridiculous. And it's almost like different people this is a lot of people who is tampering with a lot of criminals who have came after me. And these are the people who are working with others who are trying to get rid of my YouTube channel, who don't seem to like my content, and they're trying to do things. Just know and understand that people who are complaining and issues that there's a issue and a problem here. Just know and understand that there's a lot of things that I share is because it's understanding what is going on to certain situations that's happened. That's why I share certain things, was because some of it helped me to understand what was going on at that too. So it looks like we got a lot of people who's trying to do things here. Seems like somebody is complaining because they don't like what I'm posting about. They don't like the fact that I'm sharing things that's been going on that is making sense, and it adds up to my proof, evidence, and facts. And like I said again, you're tampering with my proof and evidence against a lot of fucking murderers out here, a lot of criminals. You don't understand that you are tampering with my evidence. It's like you're trying to remove things that don't belong there. And that is a problem of what you're doing. And if you're trying to do that, you're trying to help out the people who has attacked me, plus law enforcement, FBI, bikers, people from in town, out of states. You're not getting rid of my evidence that I have on my YouTube channel. You're tampering with it. You're tampering with things that I got proof and facts upon that needs to be known, that needs to be pretty much bringing awareness about. Why are you being such a miserable person? You have to be somebody who does not like what I'm posting about. You probably don't like the fact that I'm calling out the people who has tried to do things towards me. There has been corruption caught. There has been enterprises that's been caught. Gang stalking, RICO, organization, crimes, criminals who have been caught. You are tampering with my stuff. That's wrong on your end. If you're trying to cover up for the police, or you're trying to cover up for the FBI, or whoever you're trying to cover up for, just remember you're tampering with my proof and evidence. I don't bother your channel. I'm not out here trying to disrupt you. I share things because it makes sense. It adds up to what I have been through. And it's helped me to understand all this from then. Been trying to get proof, evidence, a paper trail. You mess with that or you tamper with this, you will have the worst judgment of karma upon your life by the ancestors and God. If you are trying to do something for someone, or you're like getting mad because you don't like the fact of that I've called out corruption, I've called out people, I've called out a lot of people who has been trying to pull things on me, and you're tampering with my stuff all the time, you're a very miserable person, and you can even be questioned. Why are you messing with my stuff? Why are you trying to get rid of my proof and evidence and facts against criminal activities? You can be questioned. Why are you trying to do what you do? I share things is because of what I've been put through, and it helped me to understand what's been going on out here. I'm not bothering your stuff. But if you're trying to help the corruption of police officers or the FBI or anybody of the sort to tamper with my proof and evidence, you can be looked at as a suspicion of why are you trying to mess with my channel. It's probably because you don't like what I post. You probably don't like what I talk about. You probably don't like what I'm calling out. And you don't like the truth behind it. If I find out that you're working with the cops or the FBI or whoever it is out there, corruption, you can be held as a problem and an issue. Whatever you're trying to pull on me, you don't like what I post about, and it's clearly shown. You're trying to get rid of everything that I have against criminals out here. I'm trying to protect myself, and you're trying to take away that right. So just know and understand that. How miserable of a person you gotta be. That you're trying to tamper with evidence. That's what you're doing. I share things, it's because of what I've been through. And I say thank you for the messages too. I don't post things just for the kicks of it. It's what I've been put through. And it's helped me to understand why all these criminal activities were started. It's helped me to have clarity. That's why I share it for. I say thank you for the messages. I shared that is for that reason. I'm not just sharing because, oh, I want to. It's because of what people has done towards me. And it was clarity. It was confirmation to why I share certain things. So just know and understand that. If you do anything to make me get rid of all my proof and evidence and facts against enterprises, gang stalking, RICO acts, organization, all those hitmans and hitwomans, all them people of names that has been targeting me, that has been pulling criminal activities, RICO acts and organization, you are tampering with my channel for no good reasons. That's what you're doing. You're trying to target me over something you don't like. Some of the readings I shared was because it helped me to understand what was going on. It was confirmation. Then I say thank you for the messages. That's why I share things. I don't share things to do copyright. That's not what I'm about. This is not what my channel's about. I talk about real situations, issues, problems that people has ignored. And exactly, you're the example right here. Perfect example. You people have been trying to get me deleted. Cops and sheriffs has even threatened to try to get my channel down. That's tampering with proof and evidence against criminals. I've been having a paper trail for a while of what people has been doing towards me for 31 years. And you mess with that, you can be questioned to why are you tampering with my channel for? And what are you really up to? Who are you trying to help? Now, who sent you in? I'm not out here disrupting your channel. I'm not out here trying to mess with you. But you people sure have a problem. And it shows clearly. This is the perfect example of what I've been trying to say about people. I've already had a sheriff who threatened me on here. And then you're trying to pull something that really don't need to be there. It's really childish at that too. You just don't like it to what I speak about. You don't like it because it's the truth. You can't handle the facts of what I share about to be there. About everything of the sort. Just know and understand that. I'm trying to protect myself and you're trying to take that right away from me. Just know and understand that you're breaking my rights here. You are helping a lot of murderers out here, is what you're trying to do. You're trying to cover up for a lot of people. That's what you look like. Are you one of the guilty parties who can't handle all the names that I've called out? It's a very, very long time of a paper trail, getting proof, facts, and evidence. And it finally has gotten to the point to where it hit, finally, enterprises. It's RICO acts and its organization. And it's people like you who can't stand that. What a person goes through, they post it because they've been through it. They've had something happen in their life in real time that somewhat happened. That's not trying to copy someone. That's pretty much saying, thank you for the acknowledgement. Thank you for confirmation. That has nothing to do with copywriting here. I don't know what you people think out here, but you are really, really making it hard for people to show you gratitude and to show you respect. More like a thank you, but then you want to turn around and act like a foolish fool that you are because you're up in ego. Something's really irritating you. Something's bothering you to where you can't accept. You may have helped someone, but you would rather be a greedy son of a bitch instead of being thankful. You can't just leave a person alone. Why do you gotta be this damn miserable, people? It shows a lot about you and your character to whatever you're trying to do and pull. Complaints over what? Seriously. Like I said, you're probably somebody out there who's working with whoever I've called out, and you didn't like it. That's what it is. You're probably somebody within that groups of people who did not like the proof and evidence of facts that I shared. That's what you don't like. But you know what? That is my given right to keep a paper trail to what people has done towards me. That's my given right. And you're trying to take it away from me. And you're bitching and complaining because you don't know how to mind your own business. And why are you trying to tamper with very serious things out here? Is what I'm trying to understand here. You're tampering with, I can't remember how you say that. I know it's tampering, but there's a legal word for it. You're trying to cover up for someone, or you just don't like something. You're tampering with my stuff. And it shows your character all the time. You just don't like what's being put out there. That's what it is. I'm not the type to go and complain like you people do. I'm going to keep proof, documents, facts. I'm going to keep a documentary. I'm going to keep a paper trail for a reason. And it's actually gotten a lot of people and attempters to back off of me. It finally got the FBI and the cops to stop messing with me at that too. It's gotten a lot of folks, a lot of people from hitmans and hitwomans, community mobbing and community murder. It's gotten a lot of people to back off of me. So just know and understand that. You're complaining about something that has nothing to do with you. Unless you are the cause of the problem here. You got yourself involved in a situation that I have been dealing with for like 31 years, and I could prove it and I can somewhat back it up, you put yourself in a very bad position. And then they're going to wonder, why are you getting involved? What do you got a part in? They're going to look at you as a suspicion to a crime. And why are you constantly complaining about my stuff? Why are you interfering with a lot of people, messing with me, who has tried to attempt to unalive me all the time? They're going to question you. Just know that and understand that. By you complaining and bitching, they're going to wonder, why are you so obsessed with my situation? Why do you even care about what's going on with me? Why are you complaining? I should have a right to complain, but I don't. I keep proof of evidence, of facts, evidence, and proof. I keep it as a documentary for a reason. And they're going to wonder, why are you interfering in a very bad situations that could actually incriminate yourself? They're going to think you have a part in getting with all these people coming after me because you're complaining. And by that, you don't like the fact that some of the things that I share has helped me, has given me clarity and confirmation of what I need to do to protect myself from harmful people. I've gotten away from a lot of people. I've gotten away from a lot of folks because of people like you out here who don't know how to mind their own business. But did you know that? No, because you probably don't care. It's because you would rather take a life instead of saving a life. Seriously, you are not caring about what a person went through. You only care about yourself because you're selfish. You don't care about how it's affecting a person. You don't care what happened. But then again, they can look at you and go, why are you trying to mess with this person? Why do you have such an issue when I don't even know you? But you could be one of those people in their groups in secret who don't like what I'm posting about. I will protect myself some way or another against you people. I don't tolerate certain things, and I'm not going to go complain like you people do. But I will keep a documentary. I will keep a paper trail. I will keep proof, evidence, and facts. I will keep it. You will not tamper with anything that I have been put through. You will not tamper with it. That's my proof. That is my testimony. You're messing with my life. And that's what you don't care about. That's really nice to know that some of your people's characters is that you want to attack someone because you don't like them. All you want to do is bitch and complain. But you can't look at the real issue and the real situation. All you care about is yourself. You don't care, clearly as day, clearly you don't care what people has done, pulled, especially when it comes to RICO and organization, gang stalking, street theater, gang stalking, harassment by a lot of people. And then it's turned into enterprises. That's when a lot of people backed off of me. The cops have backed off of me. The FBI has backed off of me. For whoever was sent to attack me finally backed up. People from the dark web, they've backed off. The occults, the Illuminati, the secret society did put a hit out on me. They've backed off of me too. a lot of folks have backed off of me because I'm not going to tolerate this stuff. I will speak my truth. I will somewhat back it up. And it's gotten a lot of people to back off of me at that too. As it should. I should be living in peace and quiet. But it's people like you who don't seem to give a damn about that. You don't seem to care of what a person is going through. You are the problem. You're not the solution. You are the problem to everything here. So just know that and understand that before you start going around and trying to mess with people's proof, evidence, and facts, maybe you should know what you're doing before you do it. Because they can easily turn around and look at you and go, why are you complaining about this person? Why do you got a pardon? There's a lot of things that I talk about, and clearly it either ticks you off or you don't like it. You're nothing but a complainer. That says a lot about you, but I will protect myself. I have a right to protect myself from harm, from being unalived, people who has tried to pull attempts on me, from different cops, bikers ganging up on me, people from in town, out of states. They can easily look at you and wonder, why are you trying to tamper with my evidence? They could easily question you and what are you bitching about? Then they're going to question you and wonder, who do you work with? Who sent you to mess with me? Just know and understand that, like, you people in tarot or anything wants to help people, but then you want to turn around and spit in someone's face who said, oh, shared your video, certain parts of it, but then you want to spit in their faces. That's not showing gratitude. You're spitting at someone who said, oh, thank you for the messages. You're spitting in someone's face who you could have helped to save a life, but you're showing the complete opposite of your behavior. You want to be love and light. You want to be a tarot reader, but then you want to turn around and want to act like this. Says a lot about your character. God and the ancestors has been really paying close attention to how you people act towards me. There's going to be a lot of towers and there's going to be a lot of karma. There's going to be a lot of divine justice. God and the ancestors, the spiritual realm, Lord Shiva, you name it, the cosmos, everything has seen for what you people are doing. You are not going to be able to stop God from whatever is gonna go on. It's really pathetic and really sad that people who speaks the truth, God will deal with people like you, and it won't be too pleasant. You don't stop people from what needs to be out. If people are trying to protect themselves, if they're trying to bring awareness to something, you need to stop messing with people. You need to stop messing with their proof, evidence, of facts. You're tampering with my evidence. Of everything I've talked about, most of the things I shared, it had something to do with what's been happening a little bit by little bit. Then it turned into enterprises, which is not a very good thing. That's not good. That means that's a lot of really bad issues there. So just know and understand that. I'm not out here bothering you. I'm not out here trying to copy you. That's not what I'm about. I share to what happened in my life. And that's it. I don't care to be you because I'm my own person. God made me the way that I am. Nobody can be copied. Just know that and understand that. All I cared about in certain readings was what happened towards me. What people have done towards me. That's why I said, thank you, confirmation. And then you want to turn around and act very childish and trying to act like you have gratitude. No, that's very disrespectful towards chosen ones out there. You're being two-faced. And the good Lord sees it. So just know and understand that. You complain too much. Just know and understand what you're complaining about. You're complaining about what's been going on with me, that I can somewhat prove it and I can somewhat back it up. That's what you're complaining about. It has nothing to do with you. You just don't like what I'm posting about. You don't like that I can back up of what's been going on. And it hurts you. It frustrates you. You're in fear. But why are you in fear? I'm the one who should be in fear, not you. I'm the one who should be complaining, but I deal with it every day. I deal with it every day. You don't walk in my shoes. You're not here. You're not my life to know what I go through on an everyday basis for 31 years. You have no idea or the acknowledgement of certain things I have survived. The police that tried to attempt murder me 2 different times makes me question, what are you bitching and complaining about? Has nothing to do with you. My life is my life. And it's really getting really old and very frustrating that you people just don't know how to live your own lives. Nobody's bothering your life. You can't seem to mind your own businesses and live your own. You always got to come in and screw with someone else's all the time. And people ain't gonna like that. They're gonna see right through you. And they're also going to understand that too. Because they know half the things I talk about. And they know what I talk about. And that's why a lot of people backed off of me. And that's the way that I wanted it. I don't know why it took 31 years. But it got people to stop coming after me. It got people to back off of me finally. And I don't need your type of breed, of your dying breed, coming around me and trying to start on me. Because I know what I've been put through. And it was not pleasant things. It was not nice things. You're just mad because I know what I talk about. It could be because I am speaking the truth and it irritates you. You're threatened by me. You're intimidated by me. There's no need for it. I'm not out here bothering you. I'm not out here disturbing you. Live your life. Stop trying to mess with mine all the time. Because God and my ancestors will bring karma and judgment to people like you all the time in their lifetimes. You step in the way of God and my ancestors, you will have the worst judgment of your life. You will have the worst karma upon your life, upon your head. I promise you, your life will be flipped upside down. And people like you every day. God has shown me, and my ancestors have shown me every time people like you try to come in my life, your life will flip upside down. Your life will completely flip where you will not like it. Everything, every intent. So that means you have bad intentions towards me. You've had an animosity towards me. You don't like me. You hate me. And that's what you're showing, and that's what you're putting out there. You complaining, saying that you're doing spell work towards me. Just know that and understand that. God and the ancestors are paying attention to people like you every day. I catch people like you every day acting just like that. Every day. Not leaving me at peace. Not leaving me alone. You're the example God chose. Most of you people, God is going to show you an example of who you are. And it's people like you who gets us attempted on. It's people like you who does things to hurt innocents because you don't know how to leave people at peace. And you do. You hurt people every day. You hurt innocents every day. It's because of people like you. They're going to more look at you and question yous of what is your issue, what is your problem out here. I'm not out here bothering you or your content. I shared the content was because it was something I went through in my lifetime. And I couldn't understand what was going on. And then I got clarity. Then I got confirmation. Thank you for the message, but pretty much you just spit it in my face of disrespect. You're saying, pretty much you're spitting on me and saying, whatever, this and that. You are not trying to save lives. You are not love and light. You're two-faced. Just know that and understand that. I'm trying to help people. And that's what probably irritates you the most. You know what I mean? I don't know. But just like I said, you people are so miserable that it's low and pathetic. You're bullying on people because that's what you like to do. You ain't above the law and you are not the law. God is the law. The ancestors are the law. Lord Shiva is the law. Kali Ma is the law. The spiritual realms have caught you all trying to manifest all this negativity that I've been feeling too. So that tells me right there that I have been right about certain people and certain things and situations, places, or whatever it is. That's all you do is bring nothing but chaoticness. It's going to stop. Leave a person be. Let a person be at peace. You're disrupting the balance. And that's when karma has to come in. You're mad because of what I post about. I'm trying to bring awareness out here. I'm trying to help people who don't know about this stuff. I bring it out to the awareness. So others also pays attention to it too. So people can be awoke to this. And you trying to do whatever you're trying to do, you're trying to stop God giving out messages. You're trying to stop the ancestors. You step on their toes. I promise you, you will have spiritual consequences by the time and day. This is exactly what I deal with every day for 31 years. People is trying to silence me. People are trying to do everything and anything. And everything like that. This is really sad and really pitiful that people can't handle the truth that I speak. People can't handle of whatever information I talk about. Then it's like, then leave people alone. Stop harassing a person because you are bored, because you are a miserable person. And the people are going to see right through what I'm talking about. People ain't going to tolerate it much longer. I've already told a lot of things, and they already know what I talk about. They didn't like it, but it's gotten a lot of people to back off of me. I'm actually glad I do share what I do. It's gotten a lot of murderers. It's gotten a lot of hitmans and hitwomans to back off of me. It's gotten a lot of people to back off and completely leave me alone. That's all I've been trying to do for a very long time, for straight 31 years. I've been trying to get nothing but people to back off of me, and it had to take what I had to share. I'm trying to get people to back off of me, and you are the problem. You are not the solution. Just know that and understand that. This is my testimony. This is my truth, not yours. To what I post about. It's my life, not yours. Don't be playing on mine. Because you play on mine, because apparently that's what you put out in the universe. You're trying to mess with my life. And that's ridiculous. That's very miserable of you people to do out here. It's because you don't like me. That don't give you the right to try to bring problems to what you don't know about. And I've proven it to a somewhat degree. The people who tried to do what you did had a lot of spiritual consequences. I'm out here living my life in peace, finally living where it's quiet, thankfully, for right now. But that don't give you the right to manifest negativity, your spell work, your sadistic minds out here to what you're doing. And you trying to do something to my channel, you're tampering with things that you should not be tampering with. That's why I share things. It's because of what happened to me in my lifetime. What people has tried to do. Or people has attempted to do upon my life. It's helped with clarity and confirmation to where I know how to protect myself from people, harmful people, to get away from people, how to protect myself whenever I'm out and about. I know what to look out for. I know when there's people trying to attack me. And it's been a ridiculous pattern of what you people are doing just now. That's not leaving someone at peace. You're trying to be helpful, but you're not. You're trying to bring issues and problems. I promise you, God and the ancestors will make your lives flip upside down. It will. That's all you do is complain, 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 complain. That's all you do. Is complain and complain, complain, complain. This is ridiculous. Don't you know how to live your life? Seriously, do you not have a life of your own? Seems like you're too worried about me. And it's like, keyword, why are you so obsessed with me? Why are you trying to pull something? Why can't you just live your life? Seriously. Sometimes I'll say thank you, ancestors, for the messages. Because my ancestors do communicate with me. God does communicate with me, and you want to complain about that too. This has to be somebody who I've called out. Or it's either one of their groups, or it's either the bikers who I've called out, who has an issue, who don't know how to live their own lives because they're miserable. It's what it is. It's an issue and it's a problem. Like I said, cops and bikers has been targeting me, and they cannot do that. So like I said, I've called out a lot of people, and this is more proof and evidence of repeating patterns of what I've been talking about. People are not leaving me at peace. They don't like what I talk about. It's miserable on your ends. So I'm assuming some of this must be some of my content, and then some of it might be tarot readings, or I've shared about corrupted cops at that too. They didn't like that very well. And it's almost the exact same person too. How miserable do you gotta be? Why are you obsessed with me? I would be more concerned about you. You need to worry about yourself. Because it shows clearly you have an obsession with me and you trying to do something towards me. I'm more concerned of what is your intent. It seems very harmful, and it seems like you're up to no good. Because that's all you do is complain, complain, complain. Truthfully, it's because you don't like what I post about. You don't like the truth that I speak, and you don't like it because I will call a corrupt officer out. A corrupted one, a bad one. That's what you get mad about. You are intimidated by God and the ancestors. If you don't like my content, then be mature and get off and block me. Don't watch me, because I'm more worried right now. Who are you? Really, truthfully, who are you? Because you are trying to bring nothing but harm to me. That's what you're trying to do, and that's your intent. You will have judgment on your head. You need to worry about yourself. If you don't like my content, then get off. Quit watching me. Be a mature adult. Don't be childish. Because I swear, if I almost get hurt because of people like you by the police, where I was almost killed 2 different times because of people like you, this is why people get attacked. This is why a lot of people get mistreated by a lot of things, because people don't know how to mind their own business. A lot of people don't know how to live their own lives, and people can see right through it. You're just a miserable person who can't seem to live their own life. You have a weird obsession with me, and it's sickening and it's gross. There's something wrong with you. You need to block me and be mature. Because I'm not getting rid of my channel. I'm not going to get rid of my proof and evidence of fact because of you. Recklessness of people out here. That was God and my ancestors who, with all that proof and evidence of facts, You tamper with that, you will have spiritual consequences. You will have judgment on your head. And you messing with the chosen one is not very smart. The ancestors have clocked you. God has clocked you. You don't have very good intent towards me. You're a very miserable person, and it shows how pathetic you are, how low you are. Then it comes to the good question, why are you involved? What are you trying to get involved in? Or keyword, were you involved and you're just one of those people who secretly showed up out of nowhere making a fake name because you don't want to reveal your true self, because you're afraid to show your true self, your true identity, because you're going to know, I'm going to know who you are. It makes me wonder, which one are you? Son of Silent, outlaw, Mongol, death dealer, or a nomad? Which one are you? You cannot gang up on me with the police either. And the police cannot gang up on you with the Illuminati, the Secret Society, or the cults or Freemasons. They've already put hits out on me. That was proven and backed up. So I really don't know what your issue is, but you sure have a real problem here. You have an obsession, and I really think you need to go sit down and go worry about yourself and your own life. Because whatever you're doing, it shows that you're more concerned, focused on me. When I'm not focused on any of yous, I'm not focused on my attackers. I'm more focused about me, myself, my protection, my truth, my evidence, my facts, my proof. I ain't worried about you. But you seem to be a bothered bitch. A made-back bitch at that, too. You need to go get a life. Go get a boyfriend. Or a girlfriend. Go get you a husband or a wife. You this miserable says a lot about you. It's been a problem and an issue, and I have said this is the perfect example of what I've been talking about too for straight 31 years. And out of all these people, you were dumb enough to show up. When all the other ones were smart enough to back up and back off, you didn't. So that kind of makes me feel like, okay, which one are you? And I have every right to think that. I have every right to say that. What, are you one of the people who try to put a hit out on me? Are you the hitman or the hit woman yourself, and you're just putting a fake name there so nobody knows who you are? Or are you some of the people I've actually called out by name, and you're just going by a different name because you're a coward, because you don't want to give out your real name, because you don't want to be exposed more than what you are? It really... This is what I'm talking about, though. You people are so miserable that it's kind of funny and hilarious. And actually, you keep stalking me and harassing my stuff. You're obsessed with me. You know, that's technically gang stalking, harassment. You know, that's community mobbing, community murder. That's premeditated murder. Because of how you're obsessed with me. It's like, that's why I have literally seen your name nothing but there maybe a couple of times. If a stalker, harasser, someone who does not like you is constantly on your page, clearly it shows so many times that this person showed up. You have an obsession, and why are you trying to unalive me? What is your agenda? I have every right to say this about you. I have every right to think this. Because I know how attackers work. And when someone is obsessed with you, constantly they're watching my stuff, they have really bad intention. They're either one, this person could either be trying to kill me, they're trying to put a hit out on me, or they're trying to do something they're up to no good. They're going to more question you. Why are you harassing my page? Why are you stalking me for? Because I ain't worried about you. I pretty much do my own thing. I stay to myself. I don't barely talk to people anymore. I've actually gotten a lot of people to back off of me. Finally. Took 31 years. But I got people to back off of me. I don't trust you. But just know and understand that that is a issue and a problem. That it is technically harassment. You're stalking me. You're gang stalking me. And if you're obsessed with me and you're constantly worried about me, you have some issues you need to go fix yourself. You need to go get therapy, or you need something to have your own life for real. You have not very good things in your mind towards me if you're so worried about me and not leaving me alone. I don't care about you or your platform. I don't care about what you do, but you sure are caring about what I do. I would be more concerned about you of what are your intentions. Are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to murder me? Who are you trying to work with? I would be more concerned about that, and that's exactly what I've been talking about, of repeating patterns right here. It's proof and evidence and facts, and it's another paper trail. For except this person's not going by their real name, actually. her telling who they are. Could be a man, could be a woman, I don't know. But this is what I've been talking about. People like you with an intent to try to attack me, trying to harm me, trying to unalive me, over because of an obsession. I don't trust people like you. I have an issue with people like you. And I have a right to think that. I have a right to say, when I constantly saw you, constantly complaining and bitching, okay, saw your name a few good couple of times. You're obsessed with me. You have an issue you need to go sit down and deal with. Or you need to go heal your childhood wounds. Or you need to go do something. You need to go get a job. You need to have a husband or a boyfriend. Or you need to go take care of your kids. Or you need to go do something productive. And stop bothering me in my life. You're terrorizing my life. And I can prove it and back it up that this is how many times people has been doing it. It's pretty much terrorism a person's life. Now I'm getting tired of you people trying to terrorize my life. You're trying to torture me with bullying. I'm getting tired of it. And this is the proof, facts, and evidence that I've also been trying to explain too. God just made an example out of you. You got judgment. You got karma coming upon you from not leaving me alone. Stop being miserable. Go sit down somewhere. Go do something productive. Stop playing with my life. With others too. That's been caught too. This is the proof and facts and evidence I've been talking about. Ever since a lot of people backed off of me, this is the one who won't back off of me. So, key word, is this actually the main perpetrator? Or is this the ringleader of them all? Everybody else backed up, but this person won't. That's the key word. Is this the actual perpetrator? Or is this the person who knew the flying monkeys? Or is this actually the ringleader of hot messes of nothing but towers and demises? Of their own demises, of karma? Good question. But I'm going to go and get off here for now. But just know and understand that I do pay attention to this stuff. And it shows clearly that you're stalking me, you're harassing me. Clearly you're obsessed with me. And you don't need to be constantly watching my stuff. Constantly doing complaints. Because that means they're going to turn around and question you. Why are you stalking my page? Why are you so obsessed with me? What is your intent? That's when I know when people are coming after me. I know when somebody is up to something. It's because they're up to no good. Happens like that every time. If you don't like the truth or facts, if you don't like my proof, facts, evidence, then leave me alone. Leave people alone. Because you're not looking any better. You look guilty as hell. You look like a hot mess. That's what you look like. You look like a hot mess. That it might backfire on you. From whatever you're trying to do. It's going to backfire on you. Leave people alone. Stop harassing people. Stop whatever you're doing. There's a lot here that I can speak upon because I do have facts and proof and evidence against why I say about that person. Everybody else backed off, but this person won't. That's what I question about here. But I'm going to go and get off of here. And I will talk to you guys later. I'm not losing my YouTube because of a miserable person who's doing criminal activities, enterprises. I will not lose my proof and evidence of facts over because of you, of what you're doing. I keep my YouTube for good reasons. I help people for good reasons. And I also do my own tarot readings too. But I'm going to go and get off here, and I hope you guys have a lovely day.